Thank you, and thank you, Rick. I'll remind him of that when evaluation time comes around at the end of the year. But thank you all, and thank you to Dory and the Board of Directors of the YWCA. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to be recognized for doing the work that I love and living my life's purpose. The work that I do at the Northern Trust allows me to, what many of you have heard me say before, connect my soul with my role. And that is to understand that each of us has within us the ability to be a force for good and for change in the world. And in so doing, it doesn't in any way diminish our ability to be profitable as a firm, to understand that our key stakeholders, investors, and others have that expectation of us, but it's also to be able to know that the interconnectedness of society and business is really the catalyst that we need to help those young girls and women who may never be inside a ballroom like this, who may never have the opportunity to know that we work hard each and every day on their behalf to eliminate any of the isms, racism, sexism, any of the isms that preclude women from being at the heart of the matter. As my troop leader in Girl Scouts said to me so many years ago, Connie, you matter, and don't you let anyone tell you that you don't. So for me, it's quite poetic that the theme this year was Women Matter, because she told me I mattered, and not to let anyone tell me that I didn't matter, that I was not what was the matter, but that I mattered. And so I'm blessed to be able to give back, not just to Girl Scouting, but to our global community, and to live daringly and boldly and courageously. Because it isn't easy to say you want to lead. I don't think it's a role that we choose. I think oftentimes we are chosen for it. But what is the character and the ethics of that leadership? It's making sure that A, people are following, but B, that as a role model, that you're moving in a direction that will have the kind of seismographic impact that the YWCA is having on women and girls everywhere. I also want to acknowledge all the righteous brothers in the room, because when we listen to the statistics that were just stated by Margaret, those numbers are true. And I often say we've admired the problem long enough. As a finance professional, I understand the numbers, the percentages, the implications that that causes, but we've admired it long enough. What are we going to do about it? How do we make that change? How do we challenge conventional wisdom? And how do we become the examples that our young girls want to see? They want us to be role models. It's balanced leadership. The work that I've been privileged to do with Vision 2020, it isn't women forward, men backward. It's balanced leadership, because when we eliminate 50% of the intellectual rigor of this country, we lose as a country. We know in Girl Scouting that our young girls say to us, we care about STEM, but we have to ensure that the classrooms welcome what they bring. That connection allows us as a nation to ensure that we graduate scientists, that we graduate educators, and that we graduate parents who are able to instill the kinds of values that help us know as a country we can be stronger and better and move faster and farther with compassion and love and great dignity and respect for whoever you are from wherever you come. Because zip code does not dictate your future. And I'd leave you with this thought, as I often talk to our young girls and women around the world who say, I don't have fill in the blank, a college degree or this type of education or that type of income. If you think you're too small to make a difference, try sleeping in a closed room with a mosquito. Thank you so much.